In the old days, fashion was viewed as just a tailoring job pursued by academic failures here in Uganda. Well, today, tables have changed. Fashion is one of the top 3 professional jobs sought after in the world. She will be a lawyer by profession, but her passion led her to fashion. Tonight, we shall be sitting down with Shiba Kasami, who is one of Uganda's fashion experts. She'll be telling us all about her work, and obviously, she has something she's been cooking up. So you might want to sit down for this. Hello, Shiba. Thank you so much for having us.
Oh, hi, Bettina. Thank you very, very much for coming. I'm so
Finally,
excited.
I really love the place.
Thank you.
I love what's going on.
Thank you. I love color. I love putting things together. So it's, and I like working in an exciting place.
This is your first time having a sit down with us on the Style Project.
Yes, it is.
So tell us, who is Shiba Kasami for somebody who might not know you? Because I know her, but
you know me.
People out there may not know you.
You know me.
Yeah.
Well, Shiba Kasami is a lawyer, now fashion designer. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm a manufacturer. Yes, and I'm a business owner.
Wow. Wow. Tell me about your journey in this industry. How did it start? You said it was a calling from God, but how did you start? Where did you get your first fabric? How has the journey been so far?
Okay, so this is how I started. I gave birth to my son, and then going back into the legal practice was a bit, I don't think it was really my calling. I never really enjoyed it as much. So I have a friend of mine who's a designer. And she was like, Shiba, every time you're going for a wedding or a party, you always make your own outfit. Like if I buy an outfit in town, I'll alter it with a thread here, a needle here. She's like, why don't you get into fashion? And I bought one sewing machine. So I used to take it at the veranda. And then I would make an appointment with a tailor, and then he would make me a kaftan, and then I would sell. And every time someone bought the kaftan, because I started with kaftans, that was like my niche. Every time, because I always wanted someone to wear something that's comfortable. You can wear it to a wedding, a party, a lunch date, an everyday thing without having to, you know, change all the time. So I would make one kaftan and sell it, and somebody would wear it and wear it again. I'd be so shocked it didn't get torn. It is still working. Like a year later, it's there. Oh my God. So that's how I started, with one sewing machine. Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That just comes to show it's a process.
Yeah. And whenever I made something, it was so, I had so much passion for it and so much excitement and so much love that I didn't mind whether I failed at it. I just kept doing it, which passion I didn't have in court.
You know, our show is watched by very many young people who look up to us, the presenters or the guests that we host. But we also have viewers who are above 40 or 30, parents. I'm talking about parents. 40. Oh, you don't look a day over 30, girl.
I'm above 40, way above 40.
For a parent who is watching right now and they have, say, a daughter or a son who is in like their Form 6 vacation, because we now have those Form 6 vacists, would you be okay telling a parent today to not further that child's education, say in a normal university? Would you say let them go study fashion? Because we have fashion schools now in Uganda.
Yes and no. The yes is it. I would advise them to do it as a part-time for starters, because you always need the knowledge to write a contract or maybe do a proposal, because we don't only make clothes, we do uniforms. So you're going to have to bid to a hotel or to a company or a school.
So you're okay with a child going to a design school?
Oh yeah,
as opposed
100%,
to going to
but they should be able to incorporate like business running, because it's not just about making the dress, it's how you present it, it's how you deal with the customer, it's how you follow up on the paperwork, the taxes. It's a whole So
the formal education is very important now. Now that brings me to our next question. E-commerce. It is the in thing right now, because we don't have any trade fairs anymore. We're not having those big trade shows happening right now due to COVID-19. And we wanted you to throw some light onto how one can sell their product online. How does that work for you?
Okay, I have 3 ways of selling products. First of all, yes, one of them is online on Instagram, Facebook. We also have what is it called? A website where we have an online shop. But most of all, I feel like customers like there's you know the customer mapping journey. Customers like to be given happiness and comfort and thoughtfulness. So I also think that fashion designers should also think about approaching the customer, because some people would not be able to come to you. So COVID taught me how to approach, to take my facade of I'm a fashion designer. You have to make an appointment and come to me to okay, where are you? What would you want me to do to make your customer journey more comfortable? And then after that, mostly Facebook has I feel like Facebook has been such a huge blessing to me. Before COVID, if people didn't know you, you're not known. But post-COVID, if you are on Facebook, you're on Instagram, and you're advertising, people get to know you and can buy online. Before
so
COVID.
Would you say social media has increased your sales in
yes.
one way or the other?
Oh yes. Oh yes, by far. By far.
That is exciting.
Yes.
So the government should take away the OTT. Banang.
OTT. But because there will be.
I think social media is just the way to go. It's all about knowing how to use it, the best way to approach your customers. And if you're a young designer out there and you really feel like rent is a problem.
Yeah, rent.
You can
because
advice.
I started in my sitting room and my garage. Yeah, that's how I started. I had one machine. In the morning, I'd put it at the balcony. At night, I'd put it in the house. So maybe people are like, oh, I'm scared of starting. You need to start big. You need to have financing. You need to, I mean, you can start. I started with 2 million shillings. And I know sometimes people are like, yeah, but I did. You get a few fabrics and just one machine and thread. Yeah,
and
it's the passion behind. It's the discipline of using your profit to put back in the business until it grows. I think you have to have passion. Because if it wasn't for passion, I would not be able to grow.
And that takes me back to a question that is very important. You talked about starting out in 2016. Tell us about your previous collections, one that really stood out for you.
So I need to talk about my first collection.
Okay.
So if Brian comes to me and says, oh, Shiba, you're a designer, I want you to showcase at my fashion show.
Which year was that?
2017. First of all, I was timid and so scared. And then there were all these famous designers like Maya Tafo and David Tlale, Anita Beryl. And I was like, oh, come on, Shiba, really? Really? No. But just because he kept giving me so much confidence, I said, let me give it a try. And turns out that my collection was so beautiful. So I go back to passion and your calling. That is how I got there.
Wow, you're really lucky. Most people don't get such opportunities for their first showcases at such a big fashion ceremony like the ASFAs. So, I mean, you're really made for this.
One of my teachers is called Vishen Lakiani. He says you should always ask God, what is my purpose on earth? And once you find your purpose, he said, the opposite, your purpose should be as easy as breathing. Like you should do it as easily as you breathe. Once you do that, when you know that when I do this thing is as easy as breathing, then that's your calling. You have to do it as easy as you breathe. If it's so easy for you to do, then that's what you're meant to do. Yeah, and of course the saying is true. If you love what you do, you will never have to work a day in your life. You have a new collection. Please take us through it. What was the inspiration? Tell us about the fabrics, because our Ugandans keep having the same fabric all over. Yeah. Where do you shape your fabric from? I have that. First of all, my principle is I don't make the same outfit. So because of that, it forced me to go outside and look for fabrics that are not common.
And what was the inspiration behind this? I know it's a bridal collection. What was the inspiration?
I just thought we've been through a lot of pain. I mean, we need some light, we need happiness, we need to be glamorous. I mean, we need to celebrate life. We've been closed, we've been sad, losing people, battling with all sorts of problems, business, disease, stress. you know.
Yeah.
So I thought, why not bring out a collection that brings some sort of joy?
Yeah.
That was the inspiration.
And I think
and it's called Morphing Butterflies. You know, you're
Wow.
like it's a development of beauty.
Wow. Shiba, tell us about your very first look from this new collection.
So our first look is a
Wow.
yes, it's a princess sweetheart dress. You can wear it for a prom. You can wear it for a wedding. You can wear it as a matron or as a changing dress. We do the hand beading ourselves, as you see. We put the little pearls and crystals, and yeah, we put the feathers. It's made out of net and bridal satin. So yeah, that's our inspiration. We want to look dainty. We want to look beautiful. Not work too hard to make it work. You know, just be classy and but very elegant at the same time.
You know, I'm sold for this dress. It is very exquisite. I love the color. First of all, this
Yes,
color is so in.
It's a calm color.
It's a color that is really trending in 2021. And for me, I love the fact that you played with different fabrics. When you look at this dress, it has almost 4 different fabrics.
Yes.
The appliques, the beadwork,
The
it's so
flowers,
brilliant.
the little flowers at the end.
I love it.
Thank you.
I'll definitely buy this. I would definitely buy this.
Yes, and if you want to, if you're like cautious about your arms, we'll put a scarf for you. Yeah, and we can make the straps bigger. Just some people are like, oh, I don't want it too open. We can close it up a bit depending on your sense of style and fashion.
I love this. And Amore, you're so gorgeous. All right, let's have the next look and talk a little bit more about that. What do we have for the second look from this collection?
So the second look from this specific collection is just an African outfit. You know, when you want to, there he is. So we do the embroidery here ourselves, and this outfit is really for a kwanjula, if you're going to attend a function, to go to church if you want to be glammed up. We used a very beautiful brocade fabric that we outsource from Congo. Some of it we get from Ghana. Yeah, and then the embroidery, we have a machine here that does it, so to give it an African touch. So yeah, that's the inspiration of our second. You can take off the coat so that they see that shirt. We also make the men's shirts. We can do it differently. You can wear it in a different way, you know.
Wow.
Yeah.
I never really thought this could be a 3-piece, because this is something a classy man would definitely go for. Just maybe take off the top part and have just the 2-piece.
Yeah.
Very classy, very elegant. You guys, the outfits are on sale, yeah?
Yes.
The model isn't.
We don't know about that, are you?
Well, let's see the back. Let us enjoy the view, yeah? Wow, beautiful, made in Uganda by a Ugandan designer.
Yes, it depends on the character of the people and what we're going for at that specific time. This time I was just trying to show that even men can wear pink and it doesn't look too girly.
Wow, that was bringing me to our next question, the color, choice of color. How do you convince a Ugandan man to wear a pink?
Yeah, when you put it with gray, it kind of tones down, you see.
Yeah, interesting, interesting. For the modern man,
for the modern man who's ready to slay.
Nice, nice. Well, thank you so much, sir. We've enjoyed. All right.
Our third look, I was trying to have like, our third look actually is kind of bridal. You know, when you have your wedding gown and it's so heavy and you want to change, but you need to stand out as a bride at the same time, not wear something different. So I thought maybe if we can have it a little bit with a bit of a twist. It's a gown, but not quite. Do you know what I mean? It's a dress, but a gown. So that's why I went for this look.
These days, we're having so many young girls getting married at the age of 22, 24. My wedding is coming soon, by the way.
I can't wait. Can I make your gown?
Yes.
Or maybe the changing gown.
Well, so I feel like this is something that would literally work for a modern day bride, a young bride, or anybody that is really, really confident.
And when you want to make it a dress, you can take out, we have the inner skirt is detachable, and then it can be,
if you want to tone it down.
But who wants to tone it down at their wedding?
Who wants? Shiba, tell us about these appliques.
Also, that's hand beaded by me.
Wow. How long did it take you to make that?
This I hand beaded it by myself.
For how long does it take?
It took me like maybe a month or slightly less than a month. I used to every day not the whole day, but I used to get inspiration. I didn't know what I was going to do, so I just let the
It's
little...
very detailed, yeah?
Yeah.
It's very,
so I hand
very
beaded it
detailed.
myself. But this small detail, I didn't hand bead. This small detail, I get and add it on. The rest, I hand beaded.
Wow. The beadwork. It's what always sells these artists.
I love beadwork. I am inspired by...
What is it about beads?
I don't
or
know.
pearls?
Maybe because it's my heritage. I'm a Mutoro, and we are known for beadwork.
I love it. Love it. This is a 10 out of 10.
Oh,
I love
you.
this.
My gowns range from like $1,000,000 shillings. The gowns,
The wedding
up till
gowns.
maybe 5, 6. It depends on how expensive the fabric is, how detailed the beadwork is, and how intricate the fashion is. Our fourth look was just I said I wanted happy looks. I really love this look. I love it. It's like my favorite. And every time I see it, I like the detail behind. I like the
Wow.
fact that if you feel like you don't have a flat tummy, you can cover it with like a thing behind, like a
Yeah.
So I just thought this look was very Victorian and dainty and classy. So that was the inspiration.
Wow. Totally love it. And the beadwork as well, and the appliques, everything.
Oh, that's
is-
hand done by me again.
But for me, I really love the detail at the back. That is my favorite. That is my favorite part of the dress.
Yeah.
That is my.
I feel like it's more of a dress that somebody will attend, mother of the bride or something. I don't know.
It's too much for mother of the bride, but for the bride, she would.
I don't
stand
know
out.
if the bride has invited Shiba. She may want to change her mind on that one.
Yeah, because the back part of it makes me feel like the bride would wear this. But if you take off the back, then a wedding guest would totally rock this and kill it.
The next look is a kitenge jacket. You can wear it. You can wear it to pimp up a suit. You can wear it to pimp up jeans and a t-shirt when you're going for a meeting, for a lunch date. It's a casual but smart look. Maybe a Sunday brunch when you're attending someone's kwanjula, but you just put on like a jacket and then you're good to go. But this is made from our African fabric here, from our kitenge, and so it's easily accessible and available in the market.
One thing I like about SKP is the fact that you cater for both male and female, which really works well for people who are looking out to go for weddings or even the bride and the groom. It would literally make sense and save time just coming to one person and doing literally everything in one location. So for me, I am really here for this. Well, for me, I really love a jacket. It would really work for a wedding with maybe suit pants on and a nice shirt inside.
It can also work for jeans,
yes,
and a
as
t-shirt
well.
and a casual look, and you still look classy.
Yes,
just as
because jackets just take your outfit to a whole different level. So I'm loving this look. Love it. All right.
So this is my personal favorite, by the way. I actually wanted to wear this for the show.
They're all your favorites at this
Okay,
point.
okay, but this specific one, I beaded it myself, so it excites me. So this look is one of those red carpet looks whereby I used chiffon to make it, so it's easily accessible on the market, and it's also very affordable because all the fabrics that I used to make it are here. I used chiffon, I used bridal satin, and the beadwork is also from apart from the waistband, the rest is available in the market.
I also love the slit detail to it, I mean, it just gives us some skin, which is elegant and sexy. Like the dress is interesting to look at. It's not just a chiffon dress.
And yet it's chiffon.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's it.
That's it.
It depends on how you play with fabric and how much love and time you put in the making. Actually, this dress is nicely done. If you have a ponytail and your hair is not also busy, you have to have like a simple hairdo and let the dress do the speaking. Right. You know what I mean? Like because the dress is already a story on its own, you can have little small pins or nothing and just a simple hairdo.
Right. And it's working for us. We love it. Shiba, any last remarks for the young people out there who are watching? I always say young people because I feel Uganda has such an incredible amount of young people out there.
My last remarks are follow your passion. and don't try to outcompete somebody else's thing because you think, oh, I should be better than that person, unless it's something that you're passionate about. I feel like you should follow your passion and have patience.
How can people find you?
On Facebook, our handle is SKP Clothing Line. Also on Instagram, it's SKP Clothing Line. We have a website, it's www.skpclothingline.com. And we're on WhatsApp. Our WhatsApp number is +256 757 200 600.
Well, guys, I hope you learned a few things here and there and enjoyed this segment of the NTV Style Project. Well, I did, and I learned a couple of things. Now, if you really want to be something in this world, you need to have the passion, of course, and what Shiba said, patience. Nothing happens overnight. You have to be patient, you have to be consistent, and you shall get there. Well, guys, thank you so much for tuning in tonight. Remember, we always have fresh episodes Fridays, 7:35 p.m. right here on NTV Uganda. Repeats are on Wednesday, 3:35 p.m. still right here on NTV Uganda. You can always write to us and tell us. That is on our Facebook, NTV Style Project, and on our Instagram is NTV_Style Project. You can check us out. Tonight, my outfit is by SKP Clothing Line. That is Shiba Kasami. You guys can follow her on all her social media platforms if you want to look, have these, Arabian vibes, princess vibes. She got you. Everything is by her. My jewelry, very minimal because I have so much going on in that dress. So guys, check her out. Makeup by Joey Makeup. Follow her on all social media platforms, but also follow me at Bettina Tiana on all platforms. I will be ready to receive you as my new social media family. Well, guys, keep safe, stay fashionable,